Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. And with all the grace of a drowning penguin.
Look up in the sky! It's a bird!
It's a plane!
It's Shaft!
Hey guys, welcome to ASUS RoG 2014 winter event. Here in the top left-hand side of Habitation Station in the red Protoss trunks, representing Team NRS. It's one savage Protoss who has been on a tear as of late. It's Welmu. And here in the top right-hand side of that very same map in the blue Zergy trunks, it's STLife. So this is a Zerg vs Protoss. Typically there's Forge First expansion or Gateway expansion. Gateway, of course, a little less economic but a lot quicker on the tech. Also allows you to apply some early game pressure to your opponent. And it looks exactly like what Welmu is going to be planning. It's already set to rally on out. Probe going to be scouting in here. Now we do have a Forge First build for life, which is exactly the opener you would want in this particular situation. And in game number one here, very standard openers from both players. We'll see how the mid-game transitions. Typically the gatewaying player will want to hit some kind of pressure off a build like this to hurt the economy of the Zergy McFerguson, and in a situation like this where life has gone to hatch before pull, that inclination will be much stronger. The late pull is going to delay his queens, his Zerglings, spine crawlers, any kind of defense that the Zerg player would want to mount. Of course, this Overlord is parked right here over the Cybercore. He's going to get a great read on that time. And he knows that only now could Welmu actually begin any kind of higher tech, that is Stargate, Robo, Twilight Council, anything to that effect. Still no Mothership Core out yet, which is a little bit weird. Usually when you have a core come out so quickly with a Gateway first, it will oftentimes be to get the defensive Mothership Core, but we've got Chrono being boosted out. We've got Warp Gate being Chrono boosted out, and that is going to be indicative of some pressure. 2 gates hidden in the back here for even stronger harassment. I would not be surprised to see a 4th gate laid down. And that drone goes for splat on the pavement. And there is the 4th gateway being laid down now. We've got some lings. We're going to intercept the Stalker Zealot team here. And nice around here on the Zealot. They'll clean that up rather nicely. And yeah, basically the Stalker are going to be forced into a kiting position. We've got 3 spine crawlers in production now for STLife. And the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th gateway going to be rallying up now. Proxy pylon finishing up as well. So this 4-gate pressure definitely about to ramp up into some dangerous territory. This is almost an all-in some ways, but at this point Life has had to cut so many drones that he is behind on the drone count. And while it will be difficult for Welmu to transition out of this, it's definitely not being overcommitted to. You can see the Stargate going down now, and there's no real Warp Gate tech being utilized here. The gold has been taken now by Welmu, and utilizing Warp Gate in conjunction with that could actually be very profitable. He'd be able to get his defenses in right in the nick of time. And of course Stargate would be able to leap over the ledges quite easily. Lings being peeled off to scout around for further proxy pylons. But these spine crawlers are basically going to be all that it takes to keep him safe. And there's another gateway being produced. I'm surprised that we are only seeing 1 Stargate at this point. But it is producing an Oracle, which means we're going to see some harassment directly into the mineral lines here shortly. kind of a setup period. Zerg vs Protoss, not known for being the fastest matchup in the world, but it can get quite interesting once you reach about the 10-minute mark. Looks like that first Oracle has spawned. Second one on the way. Doing a lot of damage here to the drone line. Going to make sure he gets as many kills with this energy as he can. In fact, taking a lot of shield and in fact a lot of hull damage as well. But he is going to get that Oracle on out of the danger zone. Just in the nick of time. Nice warp in here by Welmu into STLife's third base here. And this third has actually already been delayed quite significantly. If these zealots can get a cancel, of course, that will delay it even further, setting STLife. Yep. Setting him way behind. And this queen actually taking a lot of damage here from the zealot. Not going to need a transfuse, but with this next warp in, transfuse could be necessary. Now lings are getting here in the nick of time. There we go, there's the transfuse. Good surround here by the lings. More zealots getting warped in, but the lings doing a great job buffering the damage here for the queens. And queens, close to getting the kill on that Oracle, but now the queen's absorbing a lot more damage, and he just barely gets the transfuse in the nick of time. Two spine crawlers are rallying down here. Should be able to help clean up this pylon with these spine crawlers. Just barely out of range. So close. And it looks like the zealots will get another cancel. And Welmu already beginning his third base, while STLife cannot even begin his own. Okay, with that pylon finally cleared up, this third base should be able to stabilize. Now we do have 3 oracles on the map, but Enduring the Locusts are also on the way. So with a switch into Swarm Host, it's going to be really hard for the Stargates to deal with free units. They are not going to have a lot of AoE, and that's really what you need, something like Colossi to deal with those pesky Swarm Hosts. 3 infestors on the way here. Now, STLife dropping the GG. He knows that his opponent has the 3 bases. He was down to 2. No way he could get back into that. Well, we did manage to take a victory off STLife. Life, of course, the first GSL Royal Rotor for the StarCraft 2. So, Welmu definitely not a player to underestimate. He's obviously got some talent. So, currently now with a 1-0 lead, we'll be moving on to game number 2 and see how this series looks out. See you on the flip side, guys.
신의 선수가 되는 거고요. 그렇죠. 멀티에 방해도 받지 않으면서 안전하게 해주고 있는 모습인데 맹독 측의 스피드업이 되기 전에 즉 전방 위에서만 싸워야 되고 전방만 좀 제거하고 많이 돼요. 네. 스피드업을 뿌리고 이 분야만 살려가지고 그렇습니다. 대응 잘못하면은 그 상황에 추워질 수 있으나 현재까지는 준비를 이시동 선수가 조금 더 잘해주고 있었다. 이렇게 생각을 해야 될 것 같습니다. 그렇죠. 그 상황에서 신영 선수가 좋습니다. 네. 계속 앞서서 싸움을 걸 수 있는 건 보통 싸워서요. 써먹어야 되거든요. 힘을 해도 필요 없다는 거니까. 제 판단이